What's going on, everyone? It's Darkstrider, and in Stellar Blade you could find a plethora of outfits for Eve, which are pretty wild. It is the basis of a lot of controversy, but it also really looks good. Some of these outfits are actually pretty stylish, some are kind of naughty, some of them are very practical, and some of them are just flat out outright weird. In this video, I'm going to show you how to acquire them all on your first run through as well as your second run through in a new game plus, because they do alter them a lot. So we begin with the skin suit. This is what Eve has as soon as you remove the other suit, which she comes with, and just looks the way it does. It's covering certain parts, and it's just skin tight. The Planet Diving Suit 7th, this is the one that she comes with automatically as well. This is when you don't unequip the suits, and it's kind of wild. It's one of the more practical things, and obviously the cover art for the character. You could find the Planet Diving Suit 7th version 2, and this one will be on IDOS 7, and I'll show you exactly where to get this one. And again, it's one of the ones that, it's an alteration of her original suit. So in IDOS 7, when you come over to this spot here where the train has dropped you off, you've got that over there. You'll find a room over here. Just open the door, walk in, and just open up the outfit. It'll be right there. As you saw, that is the suit that I've got. Now you see I've got a different suit, which is because this is on a new game plus run, so that way we can knock out two birds with one stone. If you're interested in seeing what that version looks like, this is what it is. It's very similar to her 7th suit version 2 anyway. This one is the Planet Diving Suit version 3 for the 7th. And, there's not much variation. There's a couple of color pattern variations and whatnot. Next up, we're looking at the Red Passion. This is, again, one of the, more covered up outfits that she's got there. It is nice. I love the color red, so, that goes along with my whole theme. When you get to the construction zone and you're able to operate the crane on IDOS 7, what you want to do is move the right set of girders so that they knock out the wall on the right hand side. You could also knock out the left hand side with the left girders, and you could use that to kind of explore the left side of the area. But this is what we're going to do. You knock down the wall, you jump over here, and you will find the Red Passion outfit. On your second gameplay, you will find the Emerald Passion rather than the Red Passion. And if you're interested in looking at what the Emerald Passion is, there it is right there. Nice variant. It's easy on the eyes and whatnot. Looks pretty good. I really can't complain about this. Good. Next up, we have the Stargazer Suit. This is part of the Deluxe Edition. What would happen is when you got the Deluxe Edition, you would get Stargazer gear, not just for Eve, but also for her companions. And in order to retrieve it, you would come to Zion, and there would be a box right here, which you could collect it. You could also collect any pre-order bonuses that you had. It would be in this box right here as well. Next up, we have the Planet Diving Suit 2nd, and this one, in order to get the suit, you're going to have to go over to the information dealer, and you could purchase it from her, but you can't just purchase it outright. Here's where the info dealer is. In order to get this, what you have to do is make sure that you make a couple of purchases of information. It won't be available outright. What you're seeing outright right now is after level 2. Once you have level 2, you can buy it from her for 3 Vitcoins or 11 Vitcoins if you're on your new game plus. And for those of you who want to see what the Planet Diving Suit 2nd V2 looks like, which again, this is in your new game plus that you can get this right here. That's what it looks like for 11 coins. The Orca Exploration Suit is up next, and this is another one that you could buy from Roxanne, the arms dealer. This one will cost you 6 Vitcoins, and if you go on your new game plus, it will cost you 21. Again, you have to be at least level 2 in order to get this here. You have to be that level of affinity with her so that way you unlock the dress. For those of you interested in the Orca Pathfinder, which is the version 2, this is what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys like every single suit from the normal gameplay all the way through the New Game Plus. This is what it looks like. And next up we have the Keyhole suit. Again, this is something that you're buying from Roxanne. This is going to cost 8 Vitcoins. And again, you have to have a level 2 affinity with her. And if you're buying the Keyhole dress, it's more expensive. It's 28. And of course that you're going to get in your New Game Plus. And this is what it's going to look like, the Keyhole dress. Once you actually like form it, you're going to have to go back to the base and, you know, either see Lily or go to a rest stop. The Cybernetic dress is also going to be purchased from Roxanne for 8 Vitcoins. This one is, you know, going to be another one where you need to raise the affinity. There is one where you could just buy it right off the bat. The Cybernetic suit is going to be 28 Vitcoins. Again, you could purchase that right off of Roxanne. I believe you need to be level 3 affinity, and this is what it looks like once it's complete. It's a lot of, you know, just swapping. And again, this one, the Cybernetic suit, you could only get in V2 when you're doing your New Game Plus. The Moutan Peony, I think that's how you say it, that's another one that you could buy from Roxanne. This one is going to cost you 10 Vitcoins. There is no level 2 to this. When you do New Game Plus, you cannot buy an alternate version of it. The Racer's High is another suit that you're actually going to find out in the Wasteland. So this is what it looks like. And again, when you do your New Game Plus, you could go out to this area and get it again. It's near the start, but you might have to wrap all around this mountain range in order to get it. And it'll be down kind of like a cliff there. There you see it. So you're going to want to come down. You can't get it from the other side. You can't just jump down. There you go. You'll grab this and you'll open it up, and there it'll be. And this one is the Speeder's High. This is the version 2. Again, once you get New Game Plus, or you complete a New Game Plus, or you're active in a New Game Plus, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be finding this there. So that's the alternate version. After that, we're going to do the Holiday Rabbit. This one is one of the more controversial outfits because they put lace in the front. It doesn't bother me at all, honestly. But in order to get this, again, you're going to have to be out in the Wasteland. You're going to have to go to the scrapyard in this area here. And once you get there, you'll find a treasure box right there. And if you do your New Game Plus, you'll go out there again and you'll get a different outfit. But again, you know, just keep in mind that we're doing both so that way you can see what they all look like. The Holiday Bunny is your reward for going out there and getting that again. And again, you could only get the second version on the New Game Plus run, and I'm showing you guys both versions so that you could see. Next up is the Cyber Magician. This one, in order to get it, it is a little bit tricky. It does concern a puzzle in the northeastern corner of the Wasteland, and I'll show you exactly where it is and how to get it. You have to go into this sort of area, and I'll show you. It gets kind of tricky to like get to it, but here it is. You go and you're in the area where you find Digger. You're going to climb this up here. You're going to go over here, and you see that you have to have, you open this, you have to hit 10 targets. Now the targets that you hit cannot be the red ones. They have to be these right here. As long as you hit all 10 of them, or at least 10, it'll let you go. If you hit one of the red ones, you're going to be in trouble. It'll either reset or take points off. So make sure you're not hitting those, the red ones that I just saw right there. That one you don't want to hit. Make sure it's not in your line of fire so you don't accidentally hit one of them. And here we go. We're going to get these here, avoiding the red ones. Wow, my aim stinks. There we go. So we got what we needed, and once those all settle down, we'll be able to open this chest and we'll be able to get the Cyber Magician outfit. However, besides the Cyber Magician outfit, if you get the version 2, it's this. It's the Cyber Trickster. Just another different color. Again, it's just, something alternate for you. Next up, we have the Sporty Yellow, and this one is a little bit of a journey to get to. It's also in the Wasteland. It's in this little area. You have to wait until you get the Life of the Scavengers side quest in order to get it. And what'll happen is you're going to this underground forbidden area, and you want to be really, really careful as you're going down here, because it's really easy to just get killed. You got to follow the path, make sure that you're kind of very precise and very careful as you're going along. So here we go. We're going to go down this spot here, kind of go down like a zigzag formation, because you don't want to accidentally just bust yourself up. Trust me, very, very easy to do that. And if you die, you're going to have to start up all the way at the top again. It doesn't continue from any spot. But once you get to the ladder, you know that you're kind of in the safety zone. And keep in mind, that this is kind of the way you get up. Once you get down here, you're going to fight an enemy here. It'll be right there once you defeat it. Go into the back room. Do not touch the body yet, because that will complete the quest. You just want to go back here and open up the box. There it is. And if you get this here, you get the Sporty Energy in your New Game Plus, and this is what the Sporty Energy is going to look like. Again, alternate colors, but a lot of people really enjoy seeing the different colors. And there you go, real simple. After that, we have the Daily Biker. Now, this one is another one that's going to be a little bit of a while. You have to go to this shop over here. It's Lyle's shop. He has a side quest where he wants you to find his daughter and a statue that she's taken. And once you complete that mission, then you're able to come back and talk to him, get it for 4 Vitcoins, and you could get the 4 Seconds Biker for 22 Vitcoins right there, like you saw. This is another one where you kind of have to have a certain affinity to get it. After that, this is what the 4 Seconds Biker looks like once it's actually complete. So there's a couple of suits that you could get, as you just saw, and I'll show you. So also available from Lyle's shop is the Black Full Dress. This one is going to be 4 Vitcoins from him. And again, you have to do the Stolen Treasure side quest first, and then afterwards you're able to speak to him and he's able to sell you stuff. You got to have a certain affinity, of course. And if you buy it the version 2, it'll be 14 coins or 14 Vitcoins. This is what it'll look like. Trust me, save your Vitcoins and learn to fish so that you could get a ton of Vitcoins so that you could buy these things. After that, he also has the junk mechanic. This is another one that is 4 Vitcoins in order to purchase. And in New Game Plus, you will get the version 2, again, completing that side quest. You speak to him and he'll give you the version 2 on your New Game Plus. This one is going to cost you 14 Vitcoins. So make sure you've got that again. After that, this is what the Junk Engineer version is going to look like. So, this is, of course, after you get the materials in order to craft it, after you get the pattern. The Daily Denim is another one that you're going to get from him. Again, this is going to be another 4 Vitcoins. And again, this is something where you have to complete that quest. You have to have a certain affinity from him. So make sure you buy a bunch of the other things, the notes and whatnot, and you'll be able to make the purchase. And this one is going to be another 14 Vitcoins to get the 4 Seconds Denim, which is the New Game Plus version. And this is what it's going to look like after it is crafted. So keep that in mind. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Levi and Rose is going to be your next outfit. However, it is a little bit tricky to get this. It's very involved, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. A lot of people say that you will start off by coming to this area. It's part of a mission, so you can't miss it. You're going to go into this spot, there'll be like a little camp, and you go in the back, and there is this over here. You're going to interact with it after like a cutscene, and you'll see chapter of Trial 1. Now, what'll end up happening is when you go back to the town, to Zion, you'll see Recruit Passcode Specialists on the board, and this is actually going to help you out in order to get the items. What you're going to do is just travel around the Great Desert and the Wasteland, and you will find various tables all around that look similar. And what you want to do is interact with them. Each one will give you a different chapter of trial. So this one is going to be in the area that I showed you on the map. And, you know, it's very easy to get to. You just got to jump up there. The next one is going to be over here by this little area over there, that little camp that you got there. You go around the corner from that camp through the fence, and you'll see chapter of trial 3 here. After that, you're looking for chapter trial 4, and this one you're going to go down that massive pipe that is in the southwest corner of the Great Desert. And you know this pipe. You're going to like just slide down. It's real difficult for me to like do these things. I really stink at driving in games and, you know, like operating motorcycles. I'm great in real life. Like, you know, I'll park an 18-wheeler between your toes, but, you know, when it comes to like games, I'm really bad at this. I don't know why. I can't get it in my mind that, you know, it's a game, I guess. But anyway, at the end of the tunnel, once you hit the water, you're going to go towards your right, and you will see right over here will be the next thing. As long as you're finding these, that's what they're for. So this one is chapter of trial 4, and that's also the order in which you're supposed to put the code in. They're actually giving you codes. So the Wasteland, you're going to be right over here at this camp, and look into the actual mountain range itself. There you go. So this will be the chapter of trial 5, and then there will be one more left to go. All right, so again, Wasteland, you're going to be in the southern part of the Wasteland, and you'll see it again in a wall, you know, like in the rock formation. This is your last part right here. This is going to be the chapter of trial 6. Now you're going to take all that stuff and you're going to go over here to the Wasteland. There's going to be a sort of ship there. You're going to go towards the right, and you're going to see this right here. Even if you have the code, it will not open unless you have the quest, so make sure you get the quest. But once you get here, you're going to put in the passcode. Real easy. You know, it's pretty much in the order that you found it, you know, when you went to the when you went and you found them all. So here you go. You'll be able to open this up, and inside the container you will find another one of these, but it will also have Levy and Rose, and this is the only one that you can get. You cannot get a alternate color on a New Game Plus, so keep that in mind. You only have to do this once. Do it now or on your New Game Plus. The Black Pearl is going to be your next outfit, and this one you can only collect after you've gotten all 49 cans and put them in that machine that Lily builds. It's really not that hard. Be on the lookout for the video that I put out on that, so that you could know exactly where those cans are and, you know, put them all together. You go to Lyle's shop and you get the Red Pearl, which is the version 2 of it, for 16 Vitcoins. And again, you only have to have at least one affinity rank with Lyle in order to get this, and then you're able to purchase it, even if you didn't get it in the first time. And of course, that's only a New Game Plus. Now we have the Daily Knitted Dress. This you're going to get on Matrix 11. What's going to happen is that as you are going through Matrix 11, you're going to find a train car that has a piano inside of it. And once you find that train car, you'll find the box towards the back. And once you collect it, you will get the actual black knitted dress. You will also find the comfort knitted dress afterwards when you go in again on your new Game Plus run, and it just gives it a pop of color. It's, you know, the same dress, just again version 2 as all these are. After that, we're going to go back to Matrix 11, and you're going to get the daily mascot. This one is going to be once you get to like this area where you needed to flood the area. You'll see a certain box that'll be in the back here after one of the Naytibas like pops through, and they'll have that box in the corner. And then of course you'll be able to get the comfort mascot, which is the version 2 of that. Again, you can only get this one on your new Game Plus run, so keep that in mind. You're going to have to do at least 2 runs in order to get all of the dresses. Next up, we're going to have the Daily Force. Now, this one, you're going to have to head up to this kind of like camp area, and I'll show you where that is. This is where you got La Rose and V. So you'll see there's the camp right there. You're actually going to turn around and you'll see the box across the way. So just jump over there and grab the box. And when you do that, you will also be able to get the Comfort Force, which again, you could only do that on your new Game Plus, and you get this, it'll be the version 2. After that, we're going to go for one of the most controversial outfits, the Fluffy Bear. So this is actually just hilarious that they put this in the game. But in order to do this, you're going to have to be in Zion and speak to Jet. He's going to give you a mission where he's going to want you to go and collect the teddy bear for him. And again, we're coming right back over here to Matrix 11 where the safe house is, and we're going to climb the ladder as if we're going to go, you know, to where Levi and Rose was, or, you know, the last dress. We're going to go over here. We're going to check this teddy bear here. Once you receive it, you'll be able to get the actual item itself, kind of, sort of. You know, you get like a bear. What you're going to have to do is return it to Jet. When you return it to him, he acts kind of weird, and then he'll like leave this area. So once he leaves his area, you're going to have to go out into Zion and find him. He's really not that far, and then he'll give you the actual outfit. So when you receive it, you'll have the Fluffy Bear, and again, if you do this in your new Game Plus, then he will give you the Pink Bear, as you see here, which is really, it just looks like an oversized Care Bear. Very weird, but it's part of the game, so it is what it is. Go and collect them all. The Ocean Maid is a gift that is given to you by the fishermen over in the Wasteland. I have a video out to show you guys exactly how to do the fishing for that. After that, we have the Daily Sailor. This is another one in the Great Desert, and this one you're going to have to go to a collapsed building in the northwestern corner of the map. So you'll see over here, this is the area that we're going to want to be in, and that is the building right there itself. It's really not that hard to do. You're going to climb up here, you know, like you're going to blast a couple of walls. You're going to move a couple of things here. As you can see, there we go. Now we'll go and we'll move this out of the way. And then we'll climb up, and you know, that's pretty much it. You just gotta like use it in order to like climb to the top. You're gonna see all of the you know, like the little yellow markers that kind of like help you to climb. So here we go. We're gonna go here, and then, you know, if you get lost, you just do that, and you'll see that there is a spot on the other side towards the left where I'm at right here. And there we go. We're going to climb up this, and we're going to get to the other side, and eventually you will come to the box. Now again, this is something that you know, will be here twice. It'll be here, you know, the first time for you to like actually get the Daily Sailor. You'll get the second version of it on your New Game Plus. And then if you try to attempt this again, fun fact, if you try to attempt this again, you'll only get Vitcoins in the boxes. So keep that in mind. Every box afterwards will only have Vitcoins. So here it is right there. We're going to check it. And we'll get the Comfort Sailor, which is the second version of it. By the way, the Ocean Maid is another one that you can only get one version of. There are no multiples of it. So here we go, Comfort Sailor, same thing, different color. Cybernetic Bondage, this one is a little more complex. You have to open a chest in the Oasis pool of water. After you head to the southwestern map, you're going to find like a little guardhouse, and there is he's going to have basically the code for that. You can't just get the code though. It's not going to be that easy. You're going to have to do a little bit of dancing around here. You're going to have to do all these jumps and everything in order to get to the area where the soldier is. So eventually you'll get to like where you need to be, which is going to be over by that drone over there. You of course will find a can over here, but that's not what you want. You want the actual access into the little area over here where they'll be. So there you go. You're supposed to swing on that, unless of course you have the double jump and all the other stuff. Then you could just go through. But once you get to this platform, you're going to open this gate and you'll see the guy down there, and that is the person that you want to speak to. He is the one who actually has the code. Now, after you get the code from him, you're going to return to the Oasis in the Great Desert, as I showed you right over here. It's really not that far in. Once you get in there, you're going to open this crate, and amongst other goodies that you find in here, you will also find the Cybernetic Bondage outfit. So here we go. We put the code in. Very easy code to remember, it looks like. And I hate that like all these letters and numbers are never in the same spot twice. They always alternate. The code itself, not the letters. So there you go. Once you get that, you'll have the Autonetic Bondage afterwards. That is this outfit right here, and again, only on your New Game Plus. After that, we're going to go and look for the Sky Ace. This one, you're going to have to complete the encounter side quest for Kaya. Once you complete it, she will actually give this to you. So just keep in mind that when you get to this area, there is actually going to be a battle here. You're going to fight a Alpha Natiba, and afterwards, that is when you could return to Kaya. She'll give you the Sky Ace the first run, and the second run, your New Game Plus, she'll give you the Air Ace. So just keep that in mind. Again, New Game Plus is how you get the other one. The Blue Monsoon, this one is, you're going to have to do the Precious Treasure side quest. And in doing that, you'll be able to actually do what you got to do in order to get this. You're basically going to be following this path here, and eventually you will see a bus, and you'll just have to shoot the bus down by hitting the barrels that are on the right side of this bus here. We'll get to it, and I'll show you what you've got to do. As long as these Natibas stop hitting me. There we go. We'll hit this right here. Bam, and then we're just going to cross over to the other side of this bus here. After that, you don't go too far, and you'll see a car here, and you'll see the box. Just open up the box, and you'll have the Blue Monsoon. You'll have the White Monsoon if you are on your New Game Plus, which, again, alternate color. Looks pretty much the same, but, you know, not looking too bad, honestly. Looks pretty good on her. Next up, we've got the Black Wave, and this one you're going to have to get in the Great Desert. It's going to be kind of tricky. You're going to have to find this location over here where you'll see a box and you'll have to climb up on top of it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start doing a bunch of like flips and leaps in order to get to the box, which is going to be in the corner of a building. So by this stage in the game, you should be pretty good at like doing the leaping, the jumping and whatnot. You just want to make sure that you're very careful though as you get towards the end, especially since like the buildings start getting narrower and narrower. There's also a robot up there where if you destroy it, it will knock you off the building, so just be careful. So here we go, we're swinging over here. There's the robot. We're going to take it out, and then after we take it out, we're going to make sure that we're not close to the edge so it doesn't take us off the building, and then we're going to have to do all that again. But here we go. We got to the other side. Now we just have to climb that building there. There's nothing on the other side over here, so this is the route we're going to take. And there it is right there. So we'll grab this box, and that is where you'll find the Black Wave. If you've already got it and you are on your New Game Plus, then of course you will get the Wild Wave, which again, alternate color, pretty cool looking, only available in New Game Plus, so keep that in mind. Next up, we're going to do the Planet Diving Suit, the third, and this one you're going to have to go into Abyss Lavore, and it's kind of wild to get to. You defeat the fans over here, you get to like your camp, and then what you're going to do is keep going towards the right side, and you'll see a door over here. When you open the door, it'll seem like there's nothing there, but you got to be careful because this room is going to fill with lasers. So make sure that when you're in here, you're just very careful, okay? Abyss Lavore is one of those spots where you can only use the gun. You're unable to use your sword, so keep that in mind. And what you want to do in this spot is use that gun to take out all of these monsters, and at the same time that you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the lasers at all time. Not just the one that's moving, but you want to pay attention to the ones that are stationary because the room seems to be moving. So keep that in mind. You also want to pay attention and make sure that none of the monsters get close enough to you where they can like hit you or throw you into the lasers, because then you're going to have to do this all over again and you really don't want to. So there we go. We completed the room. You could collect your reward. It'll be right there in the center. You'll be able to get the Planet Diving Suit, and if you have if you're doing New Game Plus, you'll be able to get the V2 of this Planet Diving Suit third, and this is what it looks like. Not bad, and again, only available in New Game Plus, but let's carry on. Let's see. The Wasteland Adventurer is a little bit tricky to get. You can only get this after you get a side quest in which they ask you to go back to IDOS 7, and you're going to be lowering the floodgates after the train area. So in order to do that, what you're going to have to do is come to the left side of this area, and you'll see over on the kind of side here, there'll be like a couple of areas where you could jump. There you go. And eventually you'll get to an area that will have a kind of room with a computer that will lower it. But in order to do this, you're going to have to make sure you have a passcode. Once you have that passcode, which I believe is nearby, you can actually activate this. It'll lower the water level and you'll be able to explore further down in IDOS 7. Now, the other thing that happens here is that you will find more side quests, and if you go back to Zion, there may be people who are asking you to come back here for some side quests as well. So, step one, get the side quest where you have to come back here and actually, you know, like lower the water level, and then as you're going about just freely exploring, you'll find the box over here. It'll be in the corner, and you'll be able to get the Wasteland Explorer. You'll be able to get the version 2 if you're on your New Game Plus run. The Wasteland Explorer itself, the other one is the Wasteland Adventurer. So there you go for that one. Next up, we have the prototype diving suit, and the prototype planet diving suit is kind of weird to get. You have to talk with Roxanne at some point, and she'll have it for sale. The thing is that a lot of people encounter it at the end of the game. You know, she'll have it for 6 Vitcoins, and then you could get the version 2 for 21 Vitcoins. But again, you have to wait till you get all the way at the end of the game, or close to it. The Planet Diving Suit 6 was actually part of the pre-order bonus, but if you did not get the pre-order bonus, your first opportunity to get this will be at IDOS 9. Now, once you select to go to IDOS 9, it's the end of the game. You can't do anything else, like, you know, any extra adventures or side quests or anything like that. You're pretty much in the end game. Now, another thing is you cannot come to IDOS 9 unless you have like a massive affinity with Lily. And in order to get that, you're going to have to do a bunch of side quests and things for like a bunch of people. It makes her happy, and you know, you're able to like acquire this. Basically, you get to the first area like I showed you, get to the bottom here, and then we're going to come over to this building over here. Now, you want to be really careful in order to get to it, just like the other building. You want to do the double jump, and you want to make use of the air dash, and you'll be able to come over here. As you saw, I started dying while I was in the water. It does not sap your health, but it will kill you if you're in that water for too long. It's like 5-10 seconds and you're dead, maybe even less. Anyway, you get to this building, you're going to want to climb up all the way to the top, and then we're going to want to get into this area over here. Now, there are some openings that you may have seen on the building, and you're unable to get through via those holes that are in the building. The only way to get into this, you're going to have to jump onto like any of those windows that are there, and you'll be able to get to the top there. Once you're at the top, you want to go through the open red door that's here. Not that door there. There's a door on the other side, and you want to go through it. Then you'll find the suit in a box. The box is, you know, like plain to see. If you do have this already, you'll get the version 2. However, I am not aware if on your first run you're able to get the version 2 if you got the pre-order bonus. If you did, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know if that's possible. It'd be good for the community. After that, we have the punk top. This is another suit that you'll find on IDOS 9. And what you want to do is you'll eventually get to a parking garage. And when you go out the window, the correct way to go is right. Instead of going right, go left. And you'll find a hidden path, which is going to lead you to the suit. Now, when you get to this spot, there really is no handhold to like grab. I haven't found. So what I do at this point is just try to gracefully jump to the other side and get over there as best I can, making use of the double jump and the dash if necessary. Once you get over here, you'll be able to just go down this little area, and you'll see the box over on the other side of these crates over here, these boxes. So there it is. You'll be able to get it. And if this is your New Game Plus run, then you are going to get the Punk Style. And the Punk Style, once again, only available on your New Game Plus run. And it is, you know, like a secondary version of the Punk Top, which looks good. Motivation looks like something out of Sailor Moon, but we're going to collect it anyway. So in order to get this one, again, you've got to be on IDOS 9. And there's going to be a point where Lily is going to tell you to meet her at her Altair. When she tells you to do that, you're going to kind of ride these rails all the way to the end. It is actually like a long area to go. Now keep in mind that there are several of these all around, but the ones that you want are the ones that are going to, you know, have Lily. I mean, you can't miss it. It's within the story so long as you're in IDOS 9. She'll tell you that she wants you to go to her Altair, and you'll just ride these rails. You get to this point here, there's a horse Natiba there, and then there's that octopus Natiba. It'll be behind you. Take it out, And then you'll notice that there's that little house right there. You only have to jump on top of that house and you'll be able to find it. Once you find Motivation on your New Game Plus run, you'll be able to find Resonance. So this is obviously what Motivation looks like, and here's what Resonance looks like. Again, only available on your New Game Plus run, so keep that in mind. The Orca Engineer is easily missed because you're going to have to get to a boss fight, and then once you defeat the boss, it'll be over in this area. So just in case you missed it, this is the area that you want to be, and from the camp all you have to do is just jump along the left hand side over here and you'll see the box right there. Real easy to get to, and there it is. Once you do your New Game Plus, you'll be able to obtain the Orca Techie, which is, I think, the better color, honestly, out of the two. So again, you do that New Game Plus, but that's the Orca Engineer right there. The Orca Techie and this one, the Black Rose, are both on Spire 4. And this one is another one that's easy to miss if you don't know where to look. So when you get to this area, you've gone too far. Keep in mind that you still have time to collect it though. So what you're going to want to do is from this camp, you're going to turn around and you're going to go through those doors there. Now there's going to be a bunch of enemies here that are going to try to stop you. Just ignore them if you can and go towards the left. You will see a little area over here. The door will open, the enemies will leave you alone. Once you touch this box, however, you'll see a bunch of lasers and they'll start moving and whatnot. What you want to do is get to this wall and shut off all the lasers. Keep in mind that the lasers are moving and you've got that, wall where they're still there, and that's a challenge as well. So once you complete it, you turn off the lasers, you'll be able to get the Black Rose. On your New Game Plus, you'll be able to get the Angelic Rose, which again, just a alternate version of it. The Photogenic is very easy to find. What's going to happen is that as you are on the upper levels of the space elevator, you are going to get into a boss fight. After that boss fight, you're just going to continue down this way and you'll find a couple of crates there. And obviously on the right hand side, that is where your Photogenic will be. And if you already have this thing, then on your New Game Plus, you'll have Telegenic, which I like the Photogenic better, but again, I'm showing you guys all the dresses and how to get them. Finally, we have the Raven suit, which is given to you after you complete the game. If you start a New Game Plus, you have access to it immediately, along with all your other Nano suits. And after that, when you go to New Game Plus, you are able to go to this location in the Wasteland, and you will be able to find another box that actually has the final dress. So what you're going to do is make your way from the camp all along this wall over here, down this way, and you will see a box over here right next to the bridge. You open that box and you will get the final outfit, which is the crew style. And you're able to go put it together, and that's it. That's the final dress. You now have them all 74 of them. So anyway, that is all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.